The weekend was a total crap show, really starting Friday afternoon. We have more information on the ICE attack on that Chicago apartment building. It appears that the landlords called ICE because they had many code violations and are now looking to evict all of the residents there because, of course, ICE came in and destroyed the place. So
you're playing the game called capitalism.
Yeah.
I would also say insurance fraud on top of that.
Well, fraud is a part of the whole deal, it seems like. There's been some good local reporting on this. I think this is called Block Club Chicago. It's a nonprofit paper there, but they basically reported that the ownership, it traces back to this Wisconsin-based investor, Trinity Flood, and according to public records, Flood is facing a $27 million foreclosure lawsuit for not making loan payments on 3 South Shore properties she bought for $18 million in 2020, so maybe a COVID deal. The city also filed suit in February against her LLC over 15 building code violations at the South Shore Drive property dating back to 2023. So they're trying to clear out the property by neglecting it, it seems like, because it's quite expensive. And what better way to do that than to have ICE come in, terrorize your tenants, and trash the place?
Very reminiscent of the last report that we had of Tren de Agua infiltrating an apartment building. That one, I think, was in Ohio, was
Colorado.
it?
Colorado.
Colorado in the run-up to the election. Meanwhile, in Chicago, ICE has gone completely out of control. We have a lot of clips that we'll play later in the program, including the Chicago Police Department getting tear gassed by ICE. We have a lot of footage of Chicagoans pushing back against ICE in multiple different ways. But just to give you a sense of how completely out of control, I mean, unprofessional, forget about. These people are just thugs. They're thugs, they're goons. They don't care about public safety whatsoever. As far as they're concerned, they're in enemy territory. Now, this ICE guy stuck in traffic, it's possible that there was a scooter in front of him that had stopped on purpose. Regardless, there's absolutely no justification for what you're about to see. You should also know this is across the street from a school, and a 2-year-old who was in a nearby car had to be taken to the hospital because they were overcome with this tear gas. Play this clip. Look at the white car. That's ICE. Masked man attempts to throw tear gas, basically throws it on himself.
Fuckers! Fuck you! Bounce off the mirror or something? Look at that.
They're still throwing tear gas from multiple cars.
And this stuff lingers.
Oh my gosh. I mean, for hours, if you've
You
ever...
see people, behind them trying to get out of the way because the wind's blowing in there.
If you're ever even close to tear gas, I mean, just in covering protests, I got some, in my airspace, and you're like, I was not even in the thick of it. And like teary, red eyes for hours and hours. Imagine if you were right near there.
Imagine if you're a 2-year-old, you're sent to the hospital. It's not like ICE has any compunction about harming children. We've seen multiple occasions where they have left children along the side of a highway without their parents. They have shoved children out of the way when they're ripping their parents away from them. In whether it's like hallways in front of courtrooms. This is a clip. This was from Friday. Chicago alderperson Jesse Fuentes is at the hospital, and this is posted by Chicago Tribune reporter Jake Sheridan's X account. Here are ICE agents confronting the alderperson, and they want a person in the hospital the hospital is private property. And so the alderman is asking, or alderperson, I should say, is asking for a warrant.
Burn your
He
laws.
has constitutional rights.
No.
He has constitutional
No.
rights. Do you have a sign?
No.
Do
You need to
show warrant
leave.
for me?
Turn around here. Turn around and leave.
He is under.
I'm going to
he is
arrest
under
you. Do
arrest.
not leave.
Do
You are going
have
to be
a
placed
sign
under
to
arrest.
show
Turn
warrant?
around.
Do you have a sign to show warrant for him?
That's a guy who's
somebody go in the
acting out
hallway and
of
get Lisa for
a
me,
little bit of
please?
anger.
To show warrant for him.
Can somebody go in the hallway and get Lisa for me? This is an older person who's being under arrest. I need my other staffer who's in the hallway by registration to come here, please.
You are hurting. I am asking. I'm not.
Can somebody get my
I am
staffer,
asking.
please?
This is a hospital. Do you have a sign to show warrant for him? I am asking. I am asking. I did not touch you.
I told you to leave.
I did not touch you.
Right, right.
Now you're
I
under
did not
arrest for
touch you.
impeding.
I did
Thank
not
you.
touch you.
Where-
I asked you if you had a
Is
sign
Lisa
to
still out there?
show warrant for him. It is very simple. It is very simple. That man has constitutional rights. I did not
do not need
touch
a
you.
warrant.
It is a public space. I am not trespassing. I am asking you. Do you have a signed judicial warrant? I am asking. Do you have a signed judicial warrant for him? It is a question, sir. You are an agent. You are a federal agent.
We do not need a
You are a
warrant for
federal
somebody
agent. I
under
am an
arrest.
elected
Guy wearing a
official.
mask
I'm
for the
asking.
people listening.
Do you have
What
a signed
elected official?
judicial warrant? I'm the alderman of this
Can you
board.
keep recording? I need a call.
Oh, that's when the guy finds out that he's just arrested an alderman.
And, well, whoopsie. And that's when they know they're being videotaped. Let's just, like, there are a bunch of other instances when you're talking about the mistreatment of children, that horrific ICE raid on the building that we just spoke about. The reporting was about how some of the children were naked outside. Sometimes children sleep naked. That's something that happens. And there's not video footage of it, so you have all these right-wing bots casting aspersions on the reporting, and it's just absolute insanity because when we have these recordings, they dismiss it entirely anyway.
We've got a lot of other clips that we're going to be playing in the context of the show.
Also, that alderman did was asked to see a warrant. I mean, God. Even in the
it's like-
decades of propaganda that's been
This
on
number
TV,
7?
we know our rights.
Is this number 7 here? Oh, no, this is, yeah, we'll play, let's play this. This is number 13, right? Yeah, let's play this one. We had mentioned the other day that you don't necessarily have to ally yourself with cops in these protests. Although, also be clear, ICE is now spending millions of dollars putting out ads. This is according to the AP. They're spending millions of dollars on television advertising in select metro areas around the country aimed at recruiting local officers frustrated with their city's restrictions on immigration enforcement into Donald Trump's mass deportation efforts. So they are targeting cops because they know that this is going to be a problem. Remember, they have $30 billion. $30 billion to hire 10,000 more deportation officers. Thugs. That's part of the $77 billion that the Trump regime is looking for to spend broadly on ICE. The rest of it all goes to private prison companies. But in Chicago, don't know the circumstances, but it's quite clear from the video that this is the case. ICE maced, or I should say tear gassed, Chicago Police Department officers. Take a look at this.
They don't give a fuck about you either. Why you protecting them?
And there's other. Do we have that other clip? There was a second clip of that too. Nevertheless, a bunch of them, not just those two. There's another clip with at least a half a dozen other Chicago PD who were clearly tear gassed, and that's the message for the cops. ICE doesn't care about you either. They're certainly not there to protect your community.
They're there to replace you.
I mean, abolish the police, I guess, and just replace them with
Stephen Miller's Gestapo.
Federal Gestapo.
Well, it's also get on board or get out of the way. Get on board with like the machinery that has been gifted to police departments over the past 2 decades. The leftover, basically wartime machinery that we've given out to police departments. Now we're superseding those folks to just have a federal Gestapo do it instead. But
yeah, what's the whole point of doing this for cops if you're just going to have Stephen Miller's stormtroopers?
I mean, it really is. Like, this is the end result of the erosion of our rights, and we've brought the war on terror here to domestic soil, and immigrants and folks in those communities as well are the ones on the front lines.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.